Hey, what's going on, guys? What I have with me are Allbirds. They've got the Tree Dashers, they've got the Tree Runners. And I want to bring you a video that compares the two to see what are the pros and cons of each. If one of these is right for you, one of these is not for you. Heck, maybe even both, maybe not. But I wanted to give you some insights into a side-by-side comparison into these two shoes. And hopefully this helps you out. Okay, let's start with the Tree Dashers. All right, so first and foremost, I got these off Poshmark, okay? I'm all for buying shoes and products in general from the actual company's website, but in typical Allbirds fashion, sustainability, reused, repurposed shoes is the way to go. Also, a fraction of the cost. So on Poshmark, these are listed at $69 plus shipping and fees, came out to $81. I actually had some Poshmark credits, so brought the total down to $46 for practically brand new Tree Dashers, which retail is $125. Plus tax comes out to about $130, $132. So I saved a ton of money on these. Now, these are incredible shoes, these Tree Dashers. One of the most comfortable shoes I've literally ever worn. And I have a lot of shoes. I got Nikes and Adidas. I got some Brooks, and we'll talk about those, okay? But some things I love about these shoes are, first off, super cushiony, super comfortable, like I already mentioned. The sole here is a lot thicker than some other shoes I have, especially compared to the Tree Runner, but we'll get to that. But if you compare it to, I have right here, Nike Epic React Flyknit 2, I mean, it's basically the same size sole, pretty much a side-by-side right there. It's basically the same size. Now, depends on the day, but sometimes I like, these ones is more comfortable. Sometimes I like these ones is more comfortable. Now, I will say, a con on these shoes, they're pretty heavy. Now, I've got a scale here, and these shoes, the Tree Dashers, come out to 12 ounces, all right? Now, compare that to Nike Epic React Flyknit 2s. Those ones come out to 9.6 ounces. So you're looking at 2.5 ounces lighter on the Nike Epic React Flyknit 2s compared to the Tree Dashers. 2.5 ounces doesn't seem like a lot, but on your feet, you got 2 feet, right? 2 shoes. So you're looking at a total of 5 ounces lighter overall with these Nikes compared to these Tree Dashers. So for a running shoe, these are going to be a heavier running shoe. I have these Brooks Adrenaline GTS 20s here, and on the scale, these come out to 12.2 ounces. So in terms of weight, you're looking at these to be the exact same, pretty much, these Brooks compared to these Tree Dashers. Now, I've run tons of miles on these Brooks, love this shoe, never felt like they were too heavy, never felt like they were weighing down my feet, so I never saw weight as an issue. But I will say, now that I've worn these Nikes for a long time, putting on these Tree Dashers, I noticeably felt that they were heavier. I worked out in these last night, ran a little bit on the treadmill, did some high intensity exercises with battle ropes and weight training. And at times I did feel like they were not holding me back, but okay, I've got some shoes on, right? Obviously you have shoes on, but when I've worn these and I've run in these, I felt like I wasn't wearing anything. So that's a con on these Tree Dashers. Now, a huge pro is this knit material, okay? Now, I'm not gonna call it fly knit because I think that's termed by Nike. I'm not really sure, who's got that trademark, but it's this knit material up here, this mesh. It's super lightweight, very comfortable. The tongue is seamed all the way around. You got the wool backing here. The insole is going to be different than the Tree Runner or the Wool Runner. I'll talk about that in a second. It's not a bad thing. It's just, I think it's more lightweight. I think it's different than, they wanted to design a different shoe, which they did. Now, you see this back part, it kind of kicks out a little bit. Looking at it vertically, looking down at it, it does look kind of funky, and they do look kind of wide, to be honest. But on a side comparison of 360, looking in the mirror, they don't look funky at all, in my opinion. Now, I would not recommend buying these for an everyday type shoe. If you're just looking to wear them to the office, wear them out, you're looking for a comfortable shoe, I don't recommend buying these for that. I recommend buying the Tree Runners for that purpose. If you're looking for an athletic shoe, a new running shoe, a new athletic shoe, and you love Allbirds, then you definitely want to go with the Tree Dashers, okay? But if you're looking for, if you don't run or you're not looking for a new workout shoe or not looking for a new athletic shoe, then I don't recommend getting the Tree Dasher. I recommend getting the Tree Runner. Here's a couple reasons why. One, just in terms of weight, right? So these are 12 ounces, the Tree Dashers. The Tree Runners come out to be 10.5 ounces. So they're still 1 ounce heavier than the Nike Epic React Flyknit 2s, but they are, 1.5 ounces lighter than the Tree Dashers. Noticeably lighter on the feet. Now, if you have a pair of wool runners, so I've got wool runners right here, and you love these, which I do, they're incredible. Now, don't run in these, even though they're called wool runners. And just letting you know, okay? If you love the wool runners, you're gonna love the Tree Runners. Think Wool Runners 2.0. It's basically how I view it. You've got a more cushioned base, a more cushioned support. You've got a mesh material for the upper, and then you've got a tongue that is actually attached to the shoe. Now let me show you this. One thing I hate about these wool runners is the tongue is only attached by this seam here, okay? But it's all flimsy. It can push all the way down to the base. It's not attached to the side parts of the shoe right here. Now, this Tree Runner it's not all the way connected like the Tree Dasher, okay? But let me show you this, if I can get the lighting right. If you can see that elastic piece right there, I'm trying to pull it up. You can see that elastic piece right here. It's attached to the base of the shoe, okay, on both sides. And when you put your foot in to that Tree Runner, all right, it feels like it's all, the tongue and the sides are all connected one piece. It's just a really nice form-fitting feel, and it hugs the sides of your feet so you feel like you're locked in, ready to go. Now, I wouldn't work out in these either. I have, like I said, I have these Epic Reacts, I have some other Nikes, I have these Brooks. So I have athletic shoes that I work out in, and I don't want to take these to the gym because I don't want to mess these up if I have athletic shoes that I'm wearing those for, okay? That doesn't mean you can't. These are super lightweight, like I said, 10.5 ounces. The one thing that some customers have said is that because this upper part near the toe is pretty shallow, their toe can kind of come up and rub, and some customers have mentioned that it rubbed through and actually created a hole. Now I got these off eBay for $55, which they're practically brand new. The soles are pretty dark. Now the soles don't really bother me because these wool runners, I've only worn them like 4 times, and look at how dirty those are. They just get dirty super, super easy. And so the dirtiness of the sole doesn't really bother me. Now, if you're looking to clean, the little pro tip, looking to clean the actual outer sole down here, a magic eraser, get that wet and then just rub that along. I found that's really helpful. It's got the wool piece back here, okay? The insole, like I mentioned, this is gonna be your traditional Allbirds insole. You can actually buy these on the website. These are incredible. Putting these on my Christmas list because they're so great and super comfortable. And you compare that to the Tree Dasher insole. It's just a different, it's same made with castor bean oil. It's what it says on the bottom of both, but it's just a different insole. Not a bad thing, it's just different. So a couple other things. If you're looking for comfort, okay, you're looking for comfort and you've got all 3 of these, all right, I'm gonna say good, better, best. Just for comfort and like, wow, I feel like I'm super comfortable right now. But if you're looking for an everyday type shoe, kind of middle of the road, where I got comfort, I can wear it from the start of the day to the end of the day, my feet aren't gonna bother me, I'm gonna go with the Tree Runner. Middle of the road between the Wool Runner and the Tree Dasher. Now, you can definitely get the Dasher, like I mentioned, as an everyday type shoe, but if you're not specifically using this for athletics and running and working out, I don't think it's necessary for you. I really think that you wanna go with the Tree Runner right here. This is gonna be, like I said, more cushion, more support than the Wool Runner. It's basically like a dressy sneaker. That's what my wife calls it. Looking down, it doesn't look wide. It doesn't flare out a ton like the Tree Dasher does. We kind of do a side-by-side comparison. You see the difference on there. Now, the colors are incredible. Allbirds is amazing. They make great shoes. Great colors, great comfort. You really can't go wrong with an Allbirds shoe. just being straight up. Okay. But overall, I'm going with the Tree Runner. If we're just comparing the Dasher and the Tree Runner, but even if we're throwing in the Wool Runner, I mean, I think this is a great shoe if you're looking for, going out with your wife or your spouse or your friends, whatever. And you just want a casual, looking shoe that you can just throw some jeans on, throw a nice shirt on, throw a polo, a button down, whatever, and you're good to go. I mean, these Wool Runners you can't go wrong with those. But like I said, Tree Runners, that's what I'm going for. And that's, if we're just comparing these two, that's where I'm going. So hopefully that was helpful. Like I said, I was trying to find some things that compared the Tree Runner to the Tree Dasher. I couldn't find anything. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know. What did you get? What did you purchase? Last thing, forgot. Sizing. All about sizing, okay? So I'm a true 10.5. These Epic Reacts are a 10.5. These Brooks are a 10.5, okay? Now, Allbirds is kind of funky on the sizing. They don't have half sizes other than the Tree Dashers, okay? Now, the Wool Runner, size up, I got 11, perfect. Tree Runner, size down, I got a 10, perfect. And then the Tree Dasher, they have half sizes, and it is true to size. I got a 10.5, and I was worried about the sizing, especially getting it secondhand. You can't return it, but it came out 10.5. Is perfect. Width, toe, excellent on all three of these. And Allbirds, they have great customer service, even if you buy it from the, or especially if you buy it from them. In terms of customer service and sizing, and especially returns. That's one thing to watch out. If you buy secondhand, returns, customer service, boom, you can't do it. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But like I said, hopefully this was helpful. Give me a thumbs up. Comment below. What'd you get? What do you think about the different shoes? Allbirds, Tree Runner, Tree Dasher, Wool Runner, and they've even got other ones. They've got Tree Piper now. They've got a Wool Piper. They've got some slip-ons, some other shoes. But man, these are my picks. Love this shoe. Actually, just washed it, so it's a little. I can't wear it just yet. It's a little wet, but I'm waiting for it to dry so I can hop these on. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.